Hey guys, Bob here, Turn 4 Automotive Performance in Gray, Maine, back with Project 2K behind me once again. This is installment number 2 of the webisode. Today we're going to be removing the rest of the power steering stuff we haven't taken out of the shell already. We're going to be installing the gas tank with the new F-150 fuel pump, and we're going to be installing the rear subframe that we've cleaned up and painted. So stay tuned and watch what we do. Give us a subscribe, thumbs up, and leave a comment below what you think we should do with Project 2K. Thank you.
Now we're going for some fuel pump upgrades. So we got an old F-150 up back, supercharged 5.4 liter F-150. Pulled the gas tank out of that. That was running, or it's rated at 450 horsepower, somewhere in there. So right from the factory from Ford with the supercharger on and everything. That ran fine, great fuel pressure, the whole 9 yards. But we want to put some power out of this SVT Focus. So I'm unsure if the SVT fuel pump will flow enough fuel for us. So this is the SVT fuel tank, the SVT fuel pump. We pulled that out. We've got the F-150 fuel pump that we pulled out of that sending unit. So we're going to go ahead, put the F-150 fuel pump into the SVT gas tank, throw that gas tank back up underneath it, and see if we can at least have enough fuel to hold the power for us. All right, so we got the F-150's fuel pump in the Focus sending unit. Got the wire hooked up. Had to make a couple modifications to the wire, file down some tabs on it, but it's in there. It's clicked in. The line's hooked up. The screen's on the bottom. Now we're going to drop this back down in. These Focus ones are pretty easy. Got to get the level down in. Then slide the sock down in underneath the housing. And then it just snaps into place on these. We're going to put the top back on this, and then we'll put the fuel tank back up in the car.
All right, so we got the Focus gas tank back together. The Foose F-150 fuel pump in it should put out enough flow for us to handle the power that we're hoping to make with this eBay turbo kit on this Project 2K car. Saved us a lot of money in the process. We're going to go ahead and shoot this back up into the car, put the factory straps on it, and then we'll move on to the rear subframe. So we got the fuel tank up in, we got the subframe back in, and now we're going to go ahead, tighten it up, and then we're going to push the bushings from the next video into the factory control arms. We're going to build some new toe arms, and might even build a camber arm, I'm not sure. We're not really going to lower this car, so we're not going to really need a whole bunch of adjustment, but we do want some adjustability for camber and toe in the rear for the autocross that we're going to be running. So this is pretty much it for today. The newly painted rear subframe's up in, the gas tank's in, the big pressure fuel pump's in, and now we're going to go ahead and pull out the power steering stuff. So now we've pulled the power steering out of here. We'll show you how much stuff we pulled out of it. This thing is basically in full disassembly mode in the engine bay. We've pulled the ABS units out of it. We've pulled the rest of the extra stuff that we don't need out of it. So next we're going to run, for the next video, we're going to run our new battery leads. We're going to mount the battery in the trunk of this car. We're going to start running new brake lines. Since we got rid of the ABS stuff, we have to run all new brake lines. So we'll try to save some weight with those, as that's our main goal with this car. We're also going to start putting the motor back together. We've got new main and rod bearings for it, new gasket set for the bottom, and we got to weld in the return oil bung for the turbo. So stay tuned for part 3. That'll be coming out probably the next week or so. This is pretty much where we're at today. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.